because I said I would, this week I helped Peanut be more comfortable in our house. He wants to go right now. I wanted to do this because we've had Peanut for a little bit over a year now, but he's never exactly been comfortable inside the house. He'd always hide. He would be really anxious around people. He would act just really strange because he's a cat that we rescued from the wild, and he just never quite got to properly adapt like our other cat. So I wanted to change that and make him more comfortable in the house. So I went online, I did some research, and I did everything that was recommended by professionals that I found online. I prepared this room for him, and I took out everything that he could knock over because there's a lot of high places, as you'll see in the footage that I'm going to put after this. I put all the necessities, like his litter box and food and the blanket that he was wrapped in when he was a kitten in the room. I put treats in the room, and I just made it as comfortable as possible before he was pacing at the door. He wanted to be let out. Then he would go under the bed, and I had to try to lure him out, but he would be hissing at me and he would be really angry. So I slept over the first night because I was really afraid that this wouldn't turn out good and I would have to choose a new promise and start over again, but luckily that didn't happen. And after the first night, he started coming out more. He would jump onto the bed, socialize with me. He would be really friendly. And he became so much more comfortable after just a day. And my mom would leave me 2 days to do this because she was so afraid that it wouldn't work out for him, but it did. I'm so happy that Peanut finally feels comfortable inside our home because I think he always knew that we didn't really mean to spook him or hurt him, but he'd just been abandoned for so long. When we found him, he only had his brother, and he was separated from him as well because we weren't able to get his brother. His mom had left him when he still wasn't old enough to be on his own, and so I think that's kind of scarred him a little, and that's why he is taking a lot more time to get used to human interaction than my other cat, who was introduced to the home at a younger age but she was abandoned as well. But I'm so relieved, and I can't wait to introduce him to the main house again. So while I was researching online, I found an actual local, not an organization, but a local veterinarian and animal hospital that both of my cats have been going to, and my cat from when I was little, Chiquita Animal Hospital. And not only do they see not just cats, but any animal for a normal checkup, they also help with many ailments that your animal might have. Any injury, they did such a good job with Peanut's first day at the vet. He was just so calm around them. They have a way of handling animals so that they feel calm, they feel serene, they know that they're not gonna get hurt or anything, because the people who work there make it very relaxing for the animal. They can be accessed at www.chiquitavet.com, and you can read on their webpage about all the different ailments that they treat and how they can help your animal. So I was thinking about my promise for the next week, and I didn't want to do something cliche. I wanted to do something unique, but I've decided to do a detox, a week-long detox, and I actually have a guide on how to do this. Detoxing means that you're going to be eliminating all the toxins from your bodies and the toxin-inducing things, which means that you have to stay away from red meat, you have to stay away from gluten products. Like when it says gluten-free on a certain food item, that's what it means, because gluten is a toxin-inducing food ingredient that is in a lot of foods such as bread. I don't think that you can do dairy either, I'm not sure, I have to brush up, but I'm going to be doing that for the next week, and so we'll see how that goes. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you've learned something from this experience. Okay, so this will be the afternoon of day 1, and I've completely cat-proofed the spare room in our house in preparation for my cat Peanut. You can see I've got cat treats over there. Stop focusing. Then across the patio is all the rest of my house. So this is like a little house on its own. He'll be completely isolated. The bed is pretty sloppy, but and then there's a windowsill on that window over there because my cat really likes to perch on windows. Little couch for him to sit on if he wanted to. And then over in this corner, we've got his food and his litter if he needs it. And also there was a plant sitting on top of there that I had to take down. Over there on that shelf there were lamps that had to be taken down in a chest. I was a little bit concerned about him knocking over that thing, but whatever, I just decided to leave it. So now we're just going to introduce Peanut to this place and see. So I brought Peanut in here. The camera will focus on him, yeah. Come here. Come here. Oh my goodness, he's really nervous right now. Alright, say hi, kitty. Say hi. Oh, that's Peanut. And he's so nervous right now, he doesn't know what's going on. He wants to go back to the house, I think, because over there, that's my parents' bedroom. So as you can see, it's a little trip across the patio to this place, so it's sort of like a mini house, as I said before. But he's just like, what's going on? Poor thing. But I'm just gonna get him all acquainted with the place, show him the litter and all the kitty spots and his little bed. So we'll check in later. Okay, he's so nervous right now. He's pacing. I feel so bad, but I know in the end this is gonna help out with his anxiety. I looked it up and I sort of diagnosed him. He does in fact have anxiety problems because the symptoms were hiding all day and just being scared of everyone, and that's how he is. I'm probably gonna hang out with him in here for a while until he gets a little bit accustomed. I'll take some footage of him exploring the place and getting acquainted. I'm just gonna leave him in here for a few minutes while I gather my stuff and sort of move myself in here. Yeah, this should be interesting. Oh, he sees a bed. He's probably gonna go under it, and I'm probably gonna have to fish him out. Let's see what he's doing. Oh, okay. Hey, what do you see? Yeah, windowsill. That's pretty familiar, isn't it? He saw the bed, he went under the bed. And he came out again. Yay. He just wants to go back into the house. I feel so bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, I'll check back. Well, this is an update after about 5 minutes. I'm all moved in for the moment. I don't have my clothes or anything yet because I don't know if I'm going to be able to sleep over in here. Well, not sleep over, but sleep in here. Even though it's going to be my room eventually. But I've got all the necessities right now. Makeup bag. iPad, laptop. Yeah, pretty basic. Peanut is under the bed right now. Yep, you see him? He's sort of just like, I don't know this place, what's going on? Hopefully in a few days he's not gonna be like, so I'm just gonna chill in here with him, and if he does anything interesting, I'll be sure to get footage of it, alright? So, yeah. I just got these treats, freshly bought, fresh as can be, to lure Peanut out from under the bed. And get him up on the bed with me to just kind of relax, chill out, get used to his surroundings. But we'll see how that works out. I'm going to sort of trap him in a bundle of blankets so he can't escape. But I'm going to make a trail of these and we're going to see if we can get him to come out.